The gift of Comic-Con keeps giving, and we love it. Marvel just dropped the official trailer, or technically trailer 2, for Thor: Ragnarok at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. Thor: Ragnarok looks like it is going to be the best film starring the Asgardian yet. The new trailer for Ragnarok has a vivid color palette, great theme music, lots of action, and a talking Hulk. There is a lot resemblance to James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy series stylistically, and it is a fresh direction for Thor. Let's not forget Thor: Ragnarok is going to be just as important for the Hulk too. Key takeaways from Thor: Ragnarok. There are a ton of takeaways from the new Thor: Ragnarok trailer. We can talk about the style being more colorful than the previous Thor films, or its cool theme music. Aesthetics aside, there are a lot of moving pieces when it comes to the storyline. Hela, the goddess of death played by Cate Blanchett, escapes from her prison and quickly defeats Thor. She is going to be the main villain of Thor: Ragnarok, and it looks like she is going to be great. The trailer reveals Hela single-handedly crushing Mjolnir and besting Loki to take control of Asgard in a siege. Her motivation as an antagonist stems from trying to recreate Asgard in her image through Ragnarok. Hela's going to assemble her League of Henchmen, mainly Scourge, in her conquest to conquer Asgard. After being defeated by Hela, Thor finds himself on Sokor without his hammer, Mjolnir. Sokor is a planet in the MCU where all of the junk goes, and that is where Thor is. From the looks of it, Thor might be going through a short Thor unworthy arc, which could be why he cuts his hair. Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson, sells him to Grandmaster Jeff Goldblum, and this is why he is stuck in the fighting pit. He reunites with the Hulk and loses another battle. So it looks like Thor will be trying to redeem himself by preventing Ragnarok, saving Asgard, and defeating Hela. Let's not forget where the Hulk fits in and his amazing action pieces in the trailer. Hulk's CGI also looks more detailed as they have incorporated a ton of Mark Ruffalo's facial features. We see him fighting Fenris Wolf in one cut and Surtur, the Fire Lord, in the next. Oh yeah, and the Hulk talks too. He has a short vocabulary, but a talking Hulk is still pretty damn cool. If there is anything to take away from Thor: Ragnarok, we can take away the Hulk's importance. It looks like Thor: Ragnarok's going to have more Hulk than Bruce Banner. Bruce even asks Thor, "Where are we?" indicating that Hulk has not changed back since Avengers: Age of Ultron. More importantly, just like a tease of the Thor unworthy arc, there is also a tease of the Planet Hulk arc as well. What else to look out for? Valkyrie, the woman who captures and sells Thor to the Grandmaster, will also play a vital role in Ragnarok. In one cut of the trailer, she's charging into battle against Hela with what appears to be her Valkyrie. Considering when we are first introduced to Valkyrie, her fight against Hela looks like a flashback. This could be why we're first introduced to her on Sokor when she captures Thor for the Grandmaster. Only a defeat by the hands of Hela would take her away from Asgard. It's also the reason why she's doing the Grandmaster's bidding on Sokor. Speaking of the Grandmaster, who is the literal master of the universe, he too is an essential character in Ragnarok. Not only does he partner with Loki to make Thor compete in the fighting pit, but he is also connected to other characters in the MCU. The Grandmaster is the link between Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy because he is the Collector's brother. The Collector was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. He is also the link to Thanos because in the comics Thanos takes the Mind Gem from him. So keep an eye on the Grandmaster in Thor: Ragnarok. Do not forget about Loki. Loki's always been a major character in the Thor film franchise. Just think about the last time we've seen him in the MCU. The last time we saw Loki is when he disguises himself as Odin ruling Asgard. It's clear from the events taking place in the trailer things don't go well with Loki as ruler. It cannot be all bad for Loki though. In Ragnarok he teams up with Thor, Hulk, and Valkyrie to defeat Hela. Considering his role in Avenger: Infinity War, it will be interesting to see if Loki has a change of heart by the end. Ragnarok's going to be awesome. The epic team-up between Thor and the Hulk is good for both characters. For the Hulk we get a story about him, that is not just about his relationship with Bruce Banner. We get Hulk talking and interacting with other characters. This is something we have only seen in small spurts in the MCU. It is a look inside of his mind, and hopefully, we get a reason as to why he, not Bruce Banner, left Earth. As for Thor, we get one of his best stories from his comics, Ragnarok. Read what to know what the 2017-18 TV season has in store. Read Comics vs. TV Guide. Ragnarok is the idea of tearing something down and building something new in its place. There isn't a better villain for Thor to overcome than Hela. She is the god of death, and she's looking to conquer Asgard and rebuild it in her image. Hela is nearly as powerful as Odin, and she is far stronger than Thor at his current level. This causes Thor to channel Mjolnir through his body, and that is one of the final images we see of him in the trailer. Ragnarok's going to be incredible. The CGI looks flawless, we get a full-on fight between Thor and the Hulk, and a direct setup to Infinity War. We also get a Thor movie that tests Thor's strength in the MCU. Thor: Ragnarok is in theaters everywhere November 3rd. Do not worry, it is going to be awesome.